Hi friends, Ethereum prices going down to $1,555. Who'd have thunk it? Well, the Rocky Outcrop community might have thunk it, having spoken about it, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 days ago, we already outlined exactly where the prices would go. That's good to then see them having gone there, or is it? Well, let's take a look at these charts here and see if we can learn anything a little bit more. Now, I would like to say thank you so much for joining me for this episode. If you would hit the like button, then of course, oh wait, this is Bitcoin technical analysis. That shouldn't say that. That should say Ethereum technical analysis. Then of course hit that like button, right, if you like what you're seeing here, and come back for more of this in the future. I appreciate that this is maybe not the easiest chart in the world to see, so I'm going to try and make things nice and zoomed on in for everybody in the world, right? Let's bring the price action up full screen and actually jump up towards the broader term time frame, the 24-hour time frame, and bring the drawings back on again, actually, so we can see what we're looking at. Now, this red serrated line that we spoke about so often, which is positioned without a massive amount of kind of detail, we didn't need to pretend or try and lie to our audiences and ourselves about the ability for somebody to pick the price dollar target to the exact price dollar, to the point that we don't even mess around with much looking at things. But I'm going to say that if there is a price dollar exact level, that we've done pretty good getting down so close to it. What I'm actually saying here is, have we come close enough? Is this close enough? Well, yeah, it's close enough. However, we're now so close to the 618 over here. Let's face facts, right? We could go on down towards 1500 and find the lower end of this symmetrical triangle that we're inside, and then perhaps launch towards the top thereafter. Okay, that could still happen. What does that really mean for you? Well, from a broader perspective, now I'm not a financial advisor and none of this financial advice, but what we're looking at as we're down here on it right now, lovely jubbly. So there we go. If the prices depart from where they are right now, so that's our low of the day in there at 154.55. Take it from me, this is happening live right this very second, that you don't predict things to the exact price dollar. Okay, you just don't. Nevertheless, we're doing it live together. Be sure to join me for a live stream sometime if you're watching this as a clip. What you'll be looking to do is say to yourself that if the prices were actually to drop outside of this zone, we've got a kind of fake out territory, which could be quite accommodated. We could accommodate that with any movements actually down as far as the 50% Fibonacci retracement point over here. This is from the broader perspective from a while ago in the past, right? Okay, up to the highs that we had in the market. That's where they're getting their 50% in at. Now, if you were to then take a move from there and great tally ho anywhere in that red zone, then what you'll be looking forward to take profit at is somewhere up towards the top end of this here, and you're looking at 1,700 region at the minute. I know 1,700. You say, Rocky, when we were at 1,800 so comfortably recently. Well, yes. However, at this 236 zone up here, and where they have this other red line, that's where you can see some profit taken. Now, what does that do if we move past that? It takes us into the next phase of the markets where your risk profile is changed. This is something I've been talking about throughout the live stream today, so it's not in this little clip here, but it's definitely a theme of the show that I've really pushed, is about the buying and selling of risk, and that's your job as a trader. And if we see the prices then actually manage to confirm above this area as some sort of breakout, various ways of doing that, not going to get into the details of it just now. If we see it, then you're actually taking on a different trade really to what it is to be trading within the range over here. Okay, so key for us to remember is that 1544 area that we saw the prices go down to live. Now, when you're watching this, the prices may well be way beyond that zone. Like I said, only a crazy person would look towards exact price points for things to turn around at. And then, of course, if we have continued to go up from that point thereafter, we'll take it from me, that just looking like you're an absolute superstar genius doesn't actually make you one. And I did this live in front of people. So, instead there's other things that you can do to become really, really, really good at trading, as opposed to trying to actually replicate what I just did there. Let that be the man behind the, seeing behind the curtain moment for you if you do think it's okay to not get things perfectly, because that's not actually a target. Take it from somebody who maybe just did that. Otherwise, who cares anyway? Really, it's no big deal. Don't know why I'm banging on about it. This is your zone where you could be going down to. If we find our feet in, fantastic. If we don't, not so good, because you got high, low, lower high there, and of course, then you're looking towards market structure. We don't want to see the prices going down towards that 1400 zone at all. We can, cope with 1485 there with that 50% retrace. But if we bounce away from there, we bounce away from there. And that's the good stuff that we want to see. Okay, so going to just check in with my chat, see how they're all getting on, bring their messages up on the screen. Be sure to join me for a stream sometime. Jonathan O'Brien, he's saying Bitcoin to 42K. So I'm just going to have to go and check in with him then now. Really? You think so? You think so?